Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £200 with the 10p to have a hunt through, looking for the alphabet 10p's. We only need those from 2019 though. I am interested to know though whether you guys want me to start a 2018 book alongside it, because 2019s are so scarce with their mintage figures. We have got some fairly good progress considering the low mintage of them. We've got the letters C, E, G, H, J, K, L, M. One's just rolled out of the book. That's the letter O. I don't know why this one keeps rolling out. There we go, back in there. First time we've added one to the book for a while, but that was an old one that, as I said, just rolled out as we've opened the book. O and R, U and V, and then these ones, Holy Toledo. If we find one of these, you will see me do a little, well, you won't see me do a little dance. There's no face cam on these ones, but without further ado, let's get into these coins. So then, let's jump into some questions. These are still questions from my sealed £2 coin giveaway, which is so long ago, but I've still got so many questions to get through. We're going to start with Ben Kilminster, who says, do you think you will keep collecting coins, or do you think you'll end up stopping because we might end up becoming a cashless society? Again, cashless societies is a topic I've touched on from time to time. My little my camera stand there with the famed tin beans. What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought there. Cashless society, I've touched on it from time to time in the past. We are obviously heading towards a cashless society. I don't think we're at the pace that a lot of people think we're at. It's been accelerated by events of the past year. However, a return to normality at some point in the near future might restore that balance. In fact, we might even see a bigger demand in the next coming years, where I don't know, we haven't had a demand for some time. So I'm hopeful that hopefully the cashless society is way off in the distance and not in touching reach yet. I think it's going to take a long time to get there. There are still so many parts of the country, so many subsections of the population, vulnerable people, elderly people, that aren't interested in contactless internet banking, all this sort of modern techie stuff. But yes, I think there's still a place for coins. There's still lots of coins needed, and I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. However, if tomorrow it happens and we become cashless, we'll still get commemorative coins. Just think about how many £5 coins have been released that are commemoratives, and they've never been in circulation, these £5 coins. The crowns maybe, but they're not the same denomination. So we will still get commemorative coins. 2016 is the last time we had a commemorative £2 coin, or a £2 coin full stop, put into circulation, but we still had oodles and oodles of commemorative ones. So we will still get commemorative coins to purchase, but being cashless means we won't be able to hunt through coins, so I'll have to find somewhere to move to that still has cash to hunt through. So yeah, I guess that is my answer, but I don't think it's going to happen too soon. Train Spotting says, what's your favourite crisps? Pickled onion Monster Munch. Oh, they're heavenly. That or Frazzles. I like Frazzles too. They're very, very nice. But yeah, I'm not particularly picky with crisps, apart from roast chicken. Oh, I can't stand it. They're horrible. Who eats roast chicken flavoured crisps? Wrong. Georgia Paris says, hi, my question is, if you couldn't get coins from the bank, what would you do on your channel? I guess similar to the cashless society, I could still show commemorative coins. I could still show the latest coin releases. Maybe I'd have to start looking further afield outside of UK coins, but yeah, I don't really know. I think, like I said, if we become cashless tomorrow, I've got a bit of a backlog of videos, but I would be a little bit stuck. There's only so many times you can record a whole collection video. Sam Hitchens says, really generous giveaway, thank you for the opportunity. What is your favourite cheese? I like these kind of out left field questions. My favourite cheese, maybe a chili cheese, not too spicy. I don't want my head blown off, but a little spiciness in the cheese. I had some caramelized onion cheese. That was very, very nice. Nothing too stinky and smelly. I don't like that kind of cheese. It's grim. Nationwide Coin Hunt says, my question is, how is lockdown going and is it hard for you? I mean, the majority of my time in lockdown has been fairly uninterrupted, thankfully. My job required me to carry on working, even through the tightest restrictions. It's only in the very recent restrictions that I have had to be working from home. And yeah, I enjoy working from the office more than I enjoy working from home. I'm grateful to still be able to work. I am very thankful that I haven't lost my job, or that I'm a little bit jealous of being furloughed. However, I imagine it's fun to begin with, but after a while it's not particularly fun. So for instance, I had all of my holidays yet last year ended up landing in lockdowns, and they are great to begin with, but after you realise you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything, that kind of sucks. So it's just like that at an extended period. I think I'm someone that likes to keep active, likes to keep doing things. I don't like to sit idly doing nothing. So after a while of being furloughed, I think I would get a little bit crawling the walls, so to speak. But yeah, there are big things that have changed that haven't been able to do, which in the past have been a second nature. For instance, it's the first year ever I've not seen my grandmother for her birthday. She was 99 in January, and it sucked not being able to see her. And I think that's probably echoed with a lot of people. I'm very fortunate to be able to see so much of my family, still keep in contact with them all. But yes, that's probably the suckiest thing in lockdown so far. But we persevere. Hopefully, there is hope on the horizon. My mother gets her vaccine next week. People I know started getting their vaccines, which I think is really, really positive, and I encourage and implore everyone to do so. I mean, the minute I get my text, my phone call, my letter, whatever it is to get it, yes, you can bet I'll be down there getting my vaccine. I have no concerns over it at all. It's in the news around Europe and things, but anyway, this is not a political party broadcast, but I do encourage people to take the vaccine if you are in any doubt about it. There is so much information and research there. And actually, you know what? If you don't want it, don't have it. It gets to me quicker. So that shows how nonplussed I am. But it's a good thing. Georgia Hunt says, hi, I love your videos and have inspired me to start collecting coins. I know this time isn't really the best for coin collecting, but I'm definitely keeping an eye out. Exactly. Not the best of times, agreed. But hopefully we can all get back to coin hunting as it was prior to the restrictions. There's still the option to buy some world coins from eBay, a box of them, a lump of a kilogram of world coins to have a hunt through and a sort through. That could be something you could still do. But yes, hopefully very soon we will start getting back to normal. I feel like we need to move topics, something a little bit more fun. Ruby Davies says, wow, this is an amazing prize. I have neither and would love to add them to my collection. My question, what is the best set of coins to own, and what's your most favourable coin other than Kew Gardens and Jemima Puddle Duck? So never claimed Kew Gardens or Jemima Puddle Duck are my favourites. They are ones you always want to find, don't get me wrong. My favourite is the Frankenstein £2 coin. Might be just about pipped by the War of the Worlds £2 coin coming out later this year. I've had it in the annual set and I think it's beautiful. I love that coin. And then the Sir Isaac Newton 50p is my favourite 50p. But the best set of coins, it's difficult to say. Best is such an interesting word because best isn't the rarest. Best isn't the lowest minted. The best isn't the most valuable. The best is in your eyes, and I would imagine that lots of people can have differing opinions. I would hazard a guess that given a cross section of coin collectors asked what is the best set to collect, they would probably say the Olympics, maybe Commonwealth Games £2, but yeah, in terms of favourite, I like the Olympics. I like the big set, the varied coins. They're scarce, but not scarce enough that you can't find them anymore, apart from a couple of them that maybe do, maybe don't exist, but there we go. We won't mention the judo, and we won't mention the football as well, for poor Mr. Bungle. The Landy Lad says, what was the first coin that started your collection with? Great videos as always. So, as I said before, I can't recall what the first coin that got me interested in coins. I always thought it was WWF, but that being released in 2011 and how old I would have been in 2011, it's not, that can't have been the coin. So I can't recall offhand. I remember being given a Millennium coin set. So obviously the coin set for 2000. I think my dad purchased it at the Millennium Dome, which is now the O2 Arena. I'm fairly sure he bought it from there and brought it back for one for me and one for my brother, which is probably the earliest thing I can actually pinpoint coin collecting, but that didn't spark my coin collecting off. What got me back into it, because I've collected it on and off since I was a kid, was the Isaac Newton 50p. It was so lovely, and that got me hunting through coins more. Then whilst I was doing that, I started recording it, and here we are over 3 years later, still at it. So there we go. Oliver Daniels says, "Hi Christopher, my question is, do you have a sweet tooth?" No, I have a mouth full of them. I am very, very partial to yes, to sweet things. I am a bit of a grazer. I can't be left alone, and I'm not trusted to be left alone with treats and sweets because I will gobble them all up. I'm not so bad with cakes and sweets and treats compared to sodas. Oh my goodness, I cannot resist. I'm very, very bad with that. So yes, definitely sweet tooth. When people say, "Oh, sweet or savoury," it's always got to be sweet. 100%. I prefer, like at a restaurant when you've got a choice of, do you have a main, do you have a pudding? It's the pudding. It's always the pudding. Cheesecake, or sticky toffee, whatever it is. Chocolate, hot, lovely, gooey. Blah, blah. Anyway, a bit deranged today. It's been a long week. It's been a long and arduous week. So if I'm a little bit fried, this is the reason why. Mauricio CM says, "Hi Christopher, love your videos. Thank you very much. I can't wait for you to update your whole collection video. I've watched last year's one maybe 5 or 6 times. Well, that came out fairly recently, February. Yeah, February 18, which was the 3rd anniversary of not the channel, but my first coin related video. So I take that as 3 years of Christopher Collects. So yes, that was it was fun. I liked it. It wasn't as arduous as the previous one, and I think if and when I do the next one, maybe at 4 years, maybe 5 years. Should we delay it to 5 years? I think that's fair. I think that's better. 5 years is more of a milestone than 4 years, right? People are going to disagree, but there we go. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and yeah, I liked the most recent one more than that one. I think it was much better put together, edited way of doing it. So yeah, there we go. Here we go. Andrew Watson says, "Hi Christopher, my question is, how do you store Royal Mint Bunk packs?" So a lot of people have been asking me what a bunk is. It's BUNC, not K. So bunk as in brilliant uncirculated. So it's a coin struck to a higher quality than a circulated coin, as in brilliant, and then uncirculated because it doesn't go into circulation, but it's not to the level of a proof coin, is my understanding of it. How do I store them? Well, if I swivel, you can see this row here. That's where they go. They are in some semblance of order. I think it goes 50p's, £2, £5. It might go £2, 50p's, £5. All the denominations are all together. They're not in any sort of semblance of a date order. So they'll only get mixed up again when I pull something out to show someone or do something with it. So let's have a look. Next question. We've got lots of people wishing me well and lovely messages, which is very, very sweet. Vodal74 says, "Good luck all. My question is, when you have a cream tea, are you a scone, jam and cream on top, or the scone, cream and jam on top? Love the videos and try to see some of the live streams when I can. Keep them coming. Thanks." Yeah, well, the live streams are on pause still. I've got no plans to return to them yet. If that changes, I will let you guys know. But not a fan of tea. I'm much more of a coffee drinker. Scones, don't mind them. I wouldn't rush out and have them. I'd much rather have an eclair or a profiterole. But in my mind, you've got to put the jam first, then the cream, because the cream is lighter than the jam, so the jam will squash well, not squash it, but I don't think having the cream on first would work as well as having the jam on first. Yeah, I would definitely jam then cream, I think. Not a scone expert. Actually, I do like cheese scones. They are very, very nice, but they're quite savoury, so there we go. Steve Robinson says, "What's your oldest British coin?" Holy Toledo, a very good question, and a question even asked what my oldest coin is. I always forget. I should have a little cheat sheet up on the wall here so that I can just go, oldest British coin, I think, is 1707, Queen Anne silver, what was it? It was a half crown or a crown? I can't remember. My brain is is not capable of retaining information that's helpful and useful at the time. So it's sent in by WWE Alanado, a very early, I think maybe one of my first 5 subscribers, definitely one of my first 5 subscribers, if not the first 3 subscribers. He's the first person that sent something into my PO box when I first opened it, and included a whole bunch of awesome coins, which I had no idea what I had at the time of opening, but was contacted by a couple of people advising me how amazing these coins were. And he's still around, he's still in comment, he might even be comments now, so go ahead and check. He's a lovely person. We've been speaking for well over 3 years now, which is mad to think. Unless you class a Roman coin as a British coin, because they were over here at one point. So I've got a couple of Roman coins again that were sent into the PO box. They were tricky to identify though. I don't envy people having to identify Roman coins. That took enough time for me. Let's go for one more question. Oh, we got one. Hallelujah. We've only got 2 bags left after this one. F for fish and chips, my favourite letter. Let's see what year it is. Oh, it's a 2019 as well. It's one we need. Woohoo! New one for the book. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner. Fish and chip dinner. One last question from Serhad. Para Collection. Serhad Para Collection. I apologise profusely if I've mispronounced your name horrendously, but I've had a good crack at it. Are you sending these coins from London to Istanbul? Because I want the packets long time ago following you. Yes, so my giveaways, no matter where you are in the world, you will get a prize. I haven't done many giveaways recently because I've got a very big one coming up very soon, hopefully, because we're getting very close to a big milestone and I have got something extraordinary planned, and I'm sure you guys are going to love it. So speculation as to what it's going to be, I'm not telling anyone. I haven't told a diddly. I haven't told a single person. I've told one person. In my defense, I've had this idea of what I wanted my prize to be, and you know when you have something in your mind and you think about it too much, is it just good because I've been thinking about it? So I have asked one person who will remain anonymous so that this person doesn't get bombarded with information, with requests, but yes, this one person knows, and you know who you are, what the plan is. I think so, yeah, I'm pretty sure we had this conversation, and yes, it's a very nice prize, nice prizes I should say, 2 big prizes and 5 not small prizes, but less big than the big one, but still big prizes if they were on their own. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and do the subscriptions and likes. And I don't like asking subscriptions, but yeah, if you do, we'll get there quicker. We'll get that prize. Oh, 2018 as well. Holy Toledo! The end of the hunt is turning out to be great. V for villages, superb. But yeah, the furthest I've sent a prize to is Australian. I think that was one of my, I think it was a silver Gruffalo. I think it was one of my early giveaways, because, no, it wasn't an early giveaway, it was one of my big milestone ones. What was that? 20k, I think? Because I gave away a silverproof Gruffalo and the London Mint Office change checker and the coin supplier, and possibly another prize was up for grabs, and there was some beautiful stuff that was being given away, and yes, the winner, one of the winners that picked the Gruffalo, lived all the way out in Australia. So yeah, wherever it is, it'll find its way to you. Anyway, I prattled along longer than I planned to, so let's get back to the coins. Well, there we go, our finds for today. We got a whole bunch of our finds from today. We got 5 territories and 2 alphabet 10p's of 2018 and 2019. Holy Toledo, what a result. The letter F is a new one for the book, so let me just pop these aside. There is the spot. Let's just check it is a 2019. It is. Lovely. Well, there we go. One more for the book. Helping to fill up this panel nicely. 3 to go. I really want that letter I, just so we can say we've got a whole panel of these to go. But wonderful stuff. Starfind then, obviously F or the V. Those of you that have made it this far into the video though, You might be interested to know that I have a Discord server. You can click the link down in the description to come and join that if you're over the age of 13. That's Discord's rules, not my rules. Alternatively, you can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and now TikTok. So be sure to head over to each of them and do the doobly doos you need to do. And as ever, all that leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!